Mounting a TV can be a big hassle and honestly really intimidating if you haven't done it for the first time, but I needed a sleek but simple to move around solution for my studio. So Perlegear sent me this brand new TV stand with built-in LED lights to review so we can see if this is a good solution for me and hopefully for you guys too. Welcome to Bad Tech, where I review tech products so you don't have to. My number one goal is to tell you if a product's really worth it, so ultimately you can save money. This swivel floor TV stand can mount between a 32-inch and 75-inch TV. It has a large bottom shelf slash footing, and then this second tier shelf, which you can use for a soundbar or just to place your remotes or streaming devices. It was also large enough to fit things like a PS5, so it actually has decent space. There's actually 12 adjustable height settings, as well as the TV can tilt between a -10 and +5 degrees. And then it swivels around 35 degrees, either in the left or right direction. Now, this is just a stationary stand, so there's actually no wheels included. I'm a little bummed because I originally thought there was, but instead it has these 4 raised plastic pieces that just stick onto the base with an adhesive. That way the actual stand isn't just resting on the floor. I would have liked to see them mounted on with like a screw or something, just because I worry a little bit if you're moving this around a lot, or if it's kind of moving on the floor, there's a chance over time that adhesive is gonna come off. The obvious eye-catching feature of this stand is the built-in RGB lights on the back that are supported by 2 bars that do have a really cool mounting method where they just kind of slide right into the TV mount. Now, easy install and setup is something I always look for in these products, and I have to say this one was actually pretty straightforward. It came in a really well-packaged box, and all the pieces were separated between the parts that mount to your TV and the actual stand itself. Connecting the parts to your TV was pretty straightforward. They give you instructions. You have spacers and different size screws depending on your TV. It may require a little bit of trial and error, but if you've done it before, you're gonna be able to figure it out. I would say that part took me 10 minutes. Now, setting up the actual TV stand took me closer to 30 to 45 minutes. But overall, it was really straightforward. Bit of a PSA, get yourself one of these electric screwdrivers. It's gonna save you a ton of time with any of these setups. I'm gonna put the link to that down below in the description as well. Overall, I didn't run into any problems or issues at all setting this up. I will say the build itself is actually really well made. The metal pieces feel super sturdy. All the screws went into place, and even these wood shelves feel like they're built to last. Now, I wouldn't call this the most aesthetically pleasing TV stand. It's definitely giving the vibes of dorm room or kids room or bachelor male like myself, man cave kind of vibes. Now, one of the big advantages of this model is the way that it rotates and swivels, because if I'm sitting here and I'm turning around, or I'm in my living room, depending on where it's placed, it might be kind of awkward to look at. Well, this has a really simple swivel design where it really requires next to no force in order to change that angle. And you can see it moves 30 degrees in both direction, and it actually has a pretty far range, farther than you would expect. Now, the only thing I don't like about this, the swivel design that is the fact that it's a bonus, it moves really easy, but it's also a negative because there isn't actually a way to lock the swivel in place, meaning every little bump or barely touch ends up rotating the TV. Just a small thing to keep in mind. Now, what you're gonna notice here is the TV is actually slightly slanted down right now, but this is pretty easy to adjust. I have my electric screwdriver here, and all you have to do is actually loosen this one right here, this one right here, and this allows you to, you can see here, offer quite a bit of upward tilt until, so we can just tilt it up a little bit here. We get what we think is the perfect angle. We're just gonna tighten it back up. And Now that looks way better, has the perfect upward tilt. Now the last adjustment is the height adjustment, because depending on where you're sitting, of course, it's gonna look a little awkward to look at. So what you can actually do is remove these 4 bottom bolts and adjust this metal piece that comes in and out of the TV. So this is definitely one of the downsides, because in order to do this, if you're by yourself, you most likely will have to demount the TV, because it's very hard to lift this up, especially if you have a 70+ inch on here, to lift this up and put the screws in the new level. Now you could definitely do this with 2 people. I think they would easily be able to lift it up while you put in the 4 screws. But in this case, it's a little bit harder for one, which definitely is a bit of a negative. But I would say for most people, once you have it at the right height, you're probably gonna leave it in most cases. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted a TV stand is for my sauna room, which is my brand new lounge here. Because when I'm sitting and watching TV, I can get the perfect angle using those pretty simple adjustments. Probably one of the biggest bonuses though with this are those backlit lights, which actually offer quite a bit of brightness. So here, check this out. Alexa, turn off the light. So you get this handy remote right here. Now, apparently there's also an app. I tried contacting the company. I can't figure out what the app is called. If I do and they get back to me, I will put some B-roll here of the app just for you guys to check out and kind of see what it looks like. But this remote's not bad too. It's one of the ways that you can change them, including also by using the button that is in the back by the lights, where you can turn them on and off or adjust the lighting. So check this out right here. So a few different modes we can switch between. For one, there's auto, which is just going to switch between different lights consistently. There's also modes we can select here, which is going to adjust between flashing or still light. Now, there's no way of knowing what exactly it is, but you just kind of cycle through and find what fits the vibes. Now, there are also these RGB colors, which is red, green, blue, which we can press to quickly swap between them, and even pick colors in between, like purple or yellow or this darker purple burgundy color. So it's actually pretty easy to swap between. Now on the remote, you'll also notice these bottom music note buttons. And this actually has a built-in microphone, which is then going to sync to the lights and tell them how to move based on the sound. So check this out right here. Now, it's not perfect. It doesn't have a sync box or a camera, so it doesn't move directly to what you're watching, but it gives a little bit of immersion you might like. Now, my only major criticism with these light bars, I actually think they're great and the installation method is pretty spot on. They could be a little bit brighter. They're not the brightest bars in the world, but for the price you're getting, it's actually pretty good value. Now, for you neat freaks that love your cable management, this does have a bit of a system, okay? It's not perfect, but it comes with these little cable clips, which I lost, by the way, but essentially they just connect to the back of the brace and they allow you to run your power cord directly down the middle, completely hiding it, at least until you move it to your power outlet. Also, for the LED bars, the cables are kind of already upright, especially because for the most part, these can just plug into your TV's USB port. So it does lead to a pretty neat and clean design. And as for the bottom shelves, no matter what room you have this in, they do come in handy at the very least. This middle one is big enough for pretty much any gaming system. A PlayStation 5 fits there, of course a Nintendo Wii will. And that bottom one is also pretty large where you can put cool stuff on there, maybe something to keep it down a little bit more, but they definitely come in use. Now, if you want to move this from room to room, you could probably do it with one person, but that's also going to depend on the size. So I only have around a 40-inch TV on here, and I'm pretty strong though. I can pick it up and easily move it. But for the most part, I would say this is a unit that should probably stay stationary and put into one piece. Now, I was a little worried about the stability of the overall TV. Now, it's not a big worry, but you can see just by rocking it a little bit, it's probably beneficial to have something on that bottom layer to make sure you don't get this rock. I'm not overly worried about it, but when you have that extra momentum from a 75-inch TV, you would almost certainly want this way down on the ground. Overall though, every room I put it in, whether it's my living room, my bedroom, my laundry room, I thought it looked great in all of them. Like I said earlier in the video, this is not mind-blowing aesthetically. It is pretty basic. However though, if you're getting it for a kid's room or, you know, a den, a man's cave, something like that, we also have to look at price. This is only a $99 TV stand right now on Amazon. It's regular price $129, but they do have a pretty good sale going on. So I'm of course gonna put that link and any coupon code they give me down below in the description for you guys to check out. It definitely offers pretty good value for price. If you're looking for something simple, you don't want a traditional big TV stand or coffee table or throw your TV on a dresser, it minimizes space while offering a little bit of storage, although it's open storage, and some decent light bars to kind of immerse your experience. That's pretty much who I would recommend it for. If you have more money, there's probably ones you're gonna find that offer more, they're gonna look better, probably have a little bit more storage and customization to it. But for what you're getting, there's not a lot of complaints from you. Like always guys, I appreciate you watching the channel. Subscribe down below if you want to support, and I'll see you in the next one.